there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, moved in second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. So now we'll do the DD 26 reclass.
Yep.
Okay,
No
motion,
motion to approve that.
I'll second that.
okay, moved in second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. All right. So now we're down to annexation for DD 48, is that right?
No,
Did I miss
six,
that?
number 6,
Which is,
Point Bolton, Maine.
Bolton make.
oh, there we
look
go.
into that.
Research the annexation, thank you.
To add that land and
Yep.
we think
Yep.
pictures tiled into it.
Northeast corner.
Yep.
Yep.
Is there a motion to,
I'll make a motion to approve that.
is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Okay, and finally, the Point Bolton Neck Survey DD 46 clean out I-35 box culvert to the state line.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Now we'll second it.
All right, moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. All right. So drainage claims, is there any claims or no?
Oh, yeah, you wanna skip to claims? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Bunch on there for
Take a motion to approve the drainage claims.
this one down here, wouldn't it?
Yes, DD 14.
Yeah.
It's the first payment.
Yeah. No motion to approve the drainage claims.
I'll second that
Okay,
motion.
moved and second. No further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
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 All same sign, motion will carry. He's getting there. He's digging. Okay. Work order for DD 46.
Yep.
That's just the one that we discussed at our meeting last week, right?
Just so we can make it official.
Yep. Motion to approve the work order for DD 46.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, moved and second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All same sign, motion will carry.
$24.
Yes, we want to pass that down that way.
Okay,
Those are just the minutes from last week's
Oh,
drainage
this is minutes.
hearings, yeah.
okay.
Just need your signature.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Val.
Alright, I think that's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
Rest of the claims.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I will second it.
There's no further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. Okay. Any reports?
No,
Liquor.
zero.
Jeez. Two liquor. Diamond Joe's and the Welcome Center.
Motion to approve Diamond Joe and Welcome Center liquor licenses.
I'll second that.
Okay. Moved. And seconded. There's no further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed,
Thank you.
same sign. Motion will carry. Okay, down to the resolutions, right?
We had talked about these,
Yep.
$500,000 from the general fund to the general basic, and then the $475 to pay off the internal loan to the highway 105,
Five trust fund.
because we'll probably do that again before the end of the year.
We're paying that fund back, right?
Yeah.
5 fund.
Okay. So I'll take a motion to first approve the 20 interfund transfer.
A motion to approve 2025-11 interfund transfer.
And I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. There's no further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution.
Excuse me,
Oh.
resolution. Yep. Roll call vote. Over.
Aye.
Stone.
Aye.
Maybe aye. All right. Now I would take a motion to approve the resolution 2025-12 interfund transfer.
I'll make a motion to approve that one.
Is there a second?
I will second.
Moved and seconded. There's no further discussion. All Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
maybe aye. All right, the resolutions will pass. All right. Anything building and grounds, discussion mowing?
Did you like any of the stuff that I sent you for mowing? I thought that was
I thought it looked
really
good.
good.
I didn't see anything that would be missing.
I'll just tweak it and send it out to you guys again for approval, or,
Well, if we could have secondary roads spray this twice a year. That's the only gripe I think was cost of spraying. I don't know that we're gonna get any better pricing on mowing.
No,
And if we do, I don't know what we want that. Cause cheaper is always better. That's my thought, is if you guys are willing to spray this for us twice a year, then
I talked to Mike about it and he's willing to do whatever. The equipment's still down in the shed, I mean,
if it's
we had
there,
all this, I don't think we got rid of it yet, so.
okay.
right.
Or he'll figure out a way to do it with what we have too. He says he's never sprayed the lawns before, but I can't imagine it's much different than spraying in ditches, other than it's
Right.
shorter grass, but,
Right.
I'm sure he's got the knowledge, that's the big thing, he's got the licenses.
obviously we'll have to bill it back because it's secondary road money, but I don't think
Right,
it's gonna be a
no.
big expense. So.
Yep.
And there might even be some chemical down in there from, I don't know how good it is, but there might be some
Prior.
jugs down there yet that might still be good yet, so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thought on it. If the spraying's covered, I think we could probably leave it alone, lawn mowing alone for this year, but
Yeah,
it's up to you guys.
That's my attitude too. If Mike's willing to do the spraying, which he is, even though he hasn't sprayed lawns before, I'm sure he can
Yeah, I
figure it
think
out.
he'll figure it out.
he's put on sprayed ones.
So,
Yeah.
I'm sure he sprays his own.
so
He
is
doesn't
the-
spray
So
some,
would we
does he?
get a-
But-
would we get a, did he give you a bid or a quote when he asked?
No, he
yeah, I'd
just,
want something in writing,
he just,
and his insurance.
yep, we can get that. He just asked if he was still gonna be doing it, and there's no price increase, so.
Okay, just let him know we won't be spraying it.
Yep. Yep, I'll call him and
So we'll have to get something in writing, right, Jackie?
we'll have him give us something ready, give us a price for once a week for this season, and then, have him attach his insurance to it.
Okay.
Alright, works for me. Call it in.
Do you wanna make that a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to, have Shane Batten continue to mow.
Is there a second?
And I'll second that.
Okay, moved in second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion will carry, we'll stay the same. Maintenance, we have a question, something on maintenance on the building, or
Elevator got fixed, did he say what it was?
what it was?
By chance?
And I don't know specifically, but he tweaked some stuff from when the guy installed the new stuff,
Oh.
like the flashing light is gone and stuff like that, so.
Little upgrade, computer
Yeah.
upgrade, or little. Okay.
He started talking elevator talk, and,
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
zoned out.
It's all green, right?
yeah,
It worked, the question was, so it works.
yeah.
Yeah, that's,
And he was,
that's all you needed to tell me.
he was in the area, so service was pretty quick, so that
Yeah.
worked out good.
Okay,
Yeah, he's a
great,
good guy.
good. Conservation facility remodel project.
I just threw that
Threw that
on
in
there,
there, I'm just
so.
asking if there was something that came up.
I'm meeting up with, sometime this week, I'm supposed to meet with Jason Petersburg about our building and fire code, so we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Melissa on there.
Morning.
Morning, Melissa.
I have a TAP meeting today at NICOG, and I think we actually vote today. So I'm gonna head down there, and then tomorrow I am headed to Des Moines for the PDI Spring Conference. And I'll be back on Thursday. And then part of the planning for North Iowa Housing Conference. I'll put the link in the chat, but if you are interested in going, we are taking registrations until April 15th. It'll be at the Music Man Square in Mason City. It's a 7-county collaboration of bringing housing conference or housing solutions, building solutions. There's gonna be stuff for community development, developers, and social services.
Okay,
Sounds like you're getting good response out of that.
Yeah, so far.
Quite a few people RSVPing and
good,
might be a good thing, so.
alright. Anything else for Melissa?
Nope.
Okay, thanks Melissa. People service was, last week, there were no emails from them, so everything's good there.
It's quiet out there.
Alright, set the date for public hearing regarding water and wastewater rate ordinance.
It's March 31st
As soon as,
at 9 and 9:15.
okay, so next Monday.
So that's gonna make the paper this week then?
Yep.
Okay. And with it being just, Jason was gonna get a letter together on that. For just those customers out there, 'cause that's what affects, it's a little above and beyond, but it just,
Right.
if they don't get the newspaper, then how are they gonna know out there? Which they know it's all coming, cause we've talked with them also.
Yep. It's been a little while, so don't need to notify them.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So
Alright,
you need a motion to set that public hearing date for the 31st at 9 and 9:15, right?
is there a second?
I'll second that.
Good, moving second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. Okay. Department head discussion. Anything?
I went to the town hall meeting on Saturday with Campbell and Bloomingdale. Very good discussions. It was so loud. Great conversations, I felt.
Did they give you reasons why they wouldn't let you raise your rates?
Well, we talked to Jane, Floyd County Recorder was there as well. And we talked to her after, everyone kind of left. But, yeah, it's just, it would be nice to get a fee increase for recording fees. Probably isn't gonna happen this next fiscal. Just have to continue working on it.
Yep.
Jenny begging for it until they finally give in and say, well, look what we gave you.
Yeah.
5 years of begging, you finally
Yeah.
get it. And it's been how many years since it's been touched, right?
40 years.
Yeah, nothing. So 40 years of asking for it.
As
most
soon as
likely.
they can make it look like it was their idea, then
Yeah.
they'll switch it, so, there you go. Alright, well, thanks for attending that.
I spaced it.
Flew right over my head, I was gonna go, and then I realized it was 10 o'clock already, so it wasn't, no. Just wanted to have a chat with Jane too, but I know where she lives, so. Okay, nothing else from department heads, supervisor weekly,
I didn't have anything.
good,
What? Don't think I did either, but I went to the forum, but she just reported on that, so.
good. Thanks for going.
I went to the dentist last week. I have nothing. Nothing county related.
I didn't really have anything county related, I did have a couple discussions with our IMWCA rep, Scott Smith, a couple conversations with him, and we'll discuss that stuff at a later date, but see what happens here going forward. And, I think that's really all I had, other than comments from taxpayers, so, a lot of people are concerned. So, that's all I had. All right, anything for next week's agenda item?
Do you wanna take the planning and zoning appointment off there? Do you wanna get that done?
Well, did you ever find anybody for eminent domain?
Is there-
Talk to him, he's gonna give me an answer at the end of the week.
Gotcha.
Oops, he's moved up, at least, he gave you a day to it. Good,
I finally saw him.
okay. All right. Perfect, okay.
Yeah, we've got 6, 7 applicants, whatever it was,
7, I
for
think.
planning and zoning, right?
Yep.
We gotta fill that one spot.
Yep.
Obviously, I mean, there's a recommendation not to change the size, so.
Yep.
I guess,
You just need to fill that slot, so.
yep,
And then they recommended that at least every supervisor get one from their district. That was the 2 recommendations they made, so.
I've got one in my district, so I'm not gonna fight for any more, like it's fair. So they gotta get spread out, so.
And there's 2 of them that applied for my district, so.
And I know the west side of the interstate is lacking, but you've got a couple in your district, so I don't know. I don't know the best one, or the best person, so. Usually not this issue, of who to appoint, it's usually there's only one, and that's usually not an application, it's going out and chasing somebody down, so. You don't have to discuss over 7 people. So I know there's 2 applications, which would have been in my district, like I said, which
Right,
you don't need to worry about, cause that,
from the southwest or east, yeah.
east, which the ones over there were just within a few
Yeah.
miles of each other, so I don't need it, and the other one was south of Manly, so. Like I said, doesn't bother me. I got some representation, so.
And the 2 that are from mine is Sue Loken and Carrie Van Veldenhuizen. That would be in my district.
Right,
Is, Mueller's not?
No, he just pops into Brookfield.
Oh, and you don't go that far.
You know, I go,
Brookfield
you
line,
just,
so he's on the other side of the road?
he's on the other side of the road.
Okay.
If he drives too fast out his driveway, he falls in the Heartland.
right there.
So, and Nathaniel Joseph is just on the other side of the interstate. So he's not in my district anymore either after the
No,
last census.
he's just barely in mine, actually, so that worked out, but yeah. So. I think Carrie would make a good rep.
Are we gonna stay with 5?
I think so.
That's what I think,
That's what the
too.
recommendation is, I
They,
think that's.
they voted 4-0 to stay with 5, so I guess I'm gonna take their opinion on it.
Yep.
I just-
I mean, it's kinda nice, we could get 7 members if we wanted to, pretty easy the way it looks, but, you know, it doesn't necessarily change the quorum, it still takes, you know, and voting's the same,
Mm,
doesn't change nothing, but.
right.
And I'm sure as if somebody wants to drop off in the next couple of years, I think all these would be willing to go back on from what I'm talking with them, so.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, they're good candidates, all of them. So,
And yeah, you never know what the current people, if something will change with them in 2 years, at least, you know, there's options to go back and ask again.
yep. So it is on here, I mean, somebody can make a motion.
I'm either Carrie or Sue, either one of them. I don't care.
I'll make a motion to appoint Carrie.
Second that.
Okay, moving second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose same sign, motion carries. Carrie will be the new member. Okay. So, we have public hearing 10 o'clock, right? So I guess we will recess until 10 o'clock and then we'll meet.
No, it's a separate
No,
meeting.
it's separate meeting now as of last year.
Oh, this is, that's right.
The second, we're gonna
Yep.
kill this meeting, that's why there's a
Okay.
gap.
Yeah,
Then
finish
we'll
this baby.
Take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Yeah, I forget this one, we can't do that.
Yep, that's why there's gotta be
Which is just stupid,
15
too.
minutes
Just
at least between meetings, they say, and that's what we get.
Yeah, just- that's